Tangerine House has never been performed before. It's an ideal Dark Monday play. It's about four gentlemen of a certain age and a certain inclination. Robert has confessed to me, rather ruefully, that if he were writing it today, he would be writing it about four women. So apologies to Questors female actors. Each of these men have different attitudes to life and different histories. And here's a picture of each of them. Firstly, there's Jimmy. Jimmy is a rather enigmatic character, but he's also a very successful popular novelist. He can afford staff in his grand house in the Lake District. He lives in the house with our next customer, who's Paul. Paul is Jimmy's long-time partner and totally dependent on Jimmy. He exists to serve. Next, we have Eric. Eric is Jimmy's older brother. He's alcoholic, he's a wastrel, and he's morbidly jealous of Jimmy, although he tries as hard as he can to hide it. That's not all that hard, as we can see later on in the play. And finally, we have Martin. Martin is a visitor from the past. A long time ago, he used to live with Jimmy in the Tangerine House, and he was also, a long time ago, Eric's lover. Now, what these four chaps do is clash in Jimmy's grand house in the Lake District, and we find them exposing their early memories, turning over some stones in their past. But they're all very different in their attitudes to life, and we hope that they're all going to prove to be waspish and funny in their individual ways, but they're also all very needy and frustrated in their lives. And what we hope is that there's going to be a rather amusing and enjoyable evening in which we see these four chaps telling us about their lives and their memories. Now, I'll say something, if I may, about Robert East, the author. It so happens that we were at university together, but he has been a professional actor all his life. He's appeared in all the major national theatres, he's appeared with all the major national companies, and any number of theatres elsewhere. But he's also a playwright. He's had 5 plays produced on the radio, and a play produced at the Hampstead Theatre, starring Lindsay Duncan, and directed by Harold Pinter. Robert was also a very useful cricketer in his time, and you may find some willow and leather references creeping into the play as you hear it. Now, why are we doing this play today? It's because Dark Mondays are a time when we can have an entertaining evening with a play with 4 terrific parts for 4 terrific actors. And we can have an evening really enjoying ourselves, but going away thinking also about the sadness and piquancy of life. So it'll be a bittersweet evening, we hope. And also because seeing a play like The Tangerine House may make people who come and watch it think, well, I could write a play, or I've written a play, which might go on a Dark Monday, and you might think of sending it to our new writing department, and who knows, your own play may be done on a Dark Monday as well.